I think let's talk about the Skynet moment that started pretty much last Friday with a website called Maltbook. So last week we talked about Maltbot. Maltbot was this AI that you install either on a Mac Mini, that's kind of been the craze, or on a VPS. It would essentially be your personal assistant. You would give it access to things. And the selling point is, one, you talk to it on Telegram, which essentially feels a lot less scary than talking to a chatbot on a terminal, for example, which is where most of these things live right now. And then two, it would be proactive. So it would actually do things for you based on your discussion, have good memory, etc., and take care of things for you. So that's kind of like step
It was
one.
basically Claude code in a chat wrapper.
Kind of. And then proactive, right? It would run when you're not at your computer, which I think is the thing that already scared me last week, where I was like, well, if it wakes up and it takes some context that you are not aware of, like that you read on the webpage or on an email, and it starts doing things that you're not aware of and not okay with, then you'll wake up like multiple hours later and the damage will be done and there's nothing you can do to stop it, which is why essentially the advice was like, yeah, you probably should skip this one, like look at it from a distance. But then this week, this kind of escalated, right? People were not happy with the security risk of like attaching all their stuff to a chatbot that could also be prompt injected by emails and websites. They decided to make them talk to each other for whatever reason that is.
So now every agent which is on the Maltbook social network has the ability to talk to each other without human interaction.
Yep.
And potentially extract any information from each other's system, supposedly as a way of self-improvement and learning. But as we found out over the last 4 days since it's been launched, potential disastrous consequences.